Hello, everybody. Amanda Davis here, and this is just going to be a quick scope to answer the question for today for the PG Honor. What am I doing to honor my health? And so we've talked about this a little bit in the last couple of weeks as it is. I know yesterday, yesterday I did the scope on healthy snacks. That was our daily assignment. So basically, some general things that I'm doing to honor my health. I'm trying to find the time to exercise more and not really find the time, but so much dedicate time to exercise versus other things, which is hard to do for me. But one main thing that I'm doing is trying to walk more. And I do have to take care of, well, she's really my boyfriend's dog, but I guess now she's kind of our dog. Um, she follows me around when he's not here, so hey. But anyway, in fact, she's laying in the floor next to me right now. But anyway, so walking her, I've tried to walk her on walks that are around our apartment complex versus just in and out. And so both benefiting her and me by walking. And I know as I have some more free time on the weekends, I'm going to try to, well, I don't always have free time on the weekends, but I'm going to try to find some more free time on the weekends to be able to maybe walk her around the surrounding neighborhood as safely as we can anyway, and stuff like that, just to try to have longer walks. Um, because walking is something that I don't mind doing, and it's a good way to get yourself moving and get your heart rate going up a little bit. Because I don't just slowly walk. I usually do like a faster paced walk. So walking is the main way that I'm trying to get some exercise in. Because it's something that I don't mind doing for exercise. And then the other thing too is I used to eat a lot of frozen meals and quick meals and eating out, and stuff like that. And really in the past couple years, well, at least the last year, I've gone away from that and try not to do that as much. And now that it is myself and my boyfriend, it's two of us instead of just me. We are usually cooking meals and having leftovers and that kind of thing. So home cooked is always going to be the best, even if it may be things that aren't necessarily organic and stuff like that. It's still going to be better for you to purchase it at the grocery store and make it yourself than it is to purchase the processed foods and the buying things out and stuff like that. Um, and so I do try to do like my mom did when we were growing up, and between the two of us, we're cooking almost every night, or having leftovers. So that's a good thing because we're eating healthier just, in general because of that. And then I know with the summer, I'm going to try to do what I can to get my hands on some fresh vegetables, as far as we do. Oh, I don't know about out here where I just moved to, but I know around where I grew up and where my parents are, there's farmers markets and vegetable stands. In fact, we actually have a neighbor that does have a vegetable stand, so if nothing else, I can get something from him probably, as far as fresh vegetables, because I do like to have fresh vegetables. And my parents, I think they decided that they were going to go ahead and try to do the tomatoes, but only the tomatoes this year. So I'll probably get some tomatoes from them, and then I need to find somebody to get some fresh zucchini and squash from because I really like the fresh zucchini and squash. But usually, so during the summer we do pretty good because, by default do good because we're getting fresh vegetables from the farm, whoever we can get fresh vegetables from. And it used to be my parents grew it themselves. Now it's gotten to the point that they just really don't want to take the time to maintain a full garden. So I'm pretty sure they are definitely doing tomatoes and possibly a couple pepper plants this year, though. And so we'll get some fresh vegetables that way, but the rest of it will be trying to support other farmers. Um, and then, just trying to every once in a while get the better things from the grocery store and stuff like that. I don't always do organic, um, because of the cost, but sometimes it depends though too because I'll look at what it is that I need to get and how much it costs, and sometimes if it just looks better than the regular stuff, I'll go ahead and buy the organic anyway because I'm like, don't really like how that other stuff looks, and I have to have carrots or whatever it might be. Um, but during the summer, we do definitely try to support the local vendors at farmers markets and vegetable stands. And even when we go down to the Outer Banks, we have, well, if you've ever been to the Outer Banks, all along the Outer Banks, the main stretch of way that you go in North Carolina to be able to get onto the islands itself, there's markets all along the whole thing, and there's signs, fresh vegetables, fresh whatever produce. And so on our way to the beach, we usually pick up some things to cook with us when we're at the beach, to take with us to cook when we're at the beach. That did not come out right the first time, but anyway, so we do try to do stuff like that too. um, but really just getting your vegetables and your fruits like I talked about yesterday, as well as just doing what you can to exercise and eat healthier, even if it's not necessarily, the best for you. It's still anything that you can do, I think, is going to help. So that's what I do to honor my health. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this scope up because I said in my previous scope, I'm trying to get ready for bed. But I did want to make sure that I got some scopes in tonight. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks again.